welcome to GLP-1 Chronicles. If you're new here, welcome, and if you've watched any of my previous videos, thanks for coming back. I just have a quick update for you today. I saw my endocrinologist this morning and got a glowing report from him. Apparently my blood work and urinalysis were very good. He's very, very pleased with my progress. And we talked about a bunch of things. I had some things that I wanted to ask him about. And the first thing was that my weight loss has really slowed down. I know I've talked about that in previous videos. I've only lost about, according to him, I've only lost about 8 pounds since I saw him 6 months ago. So definitely slowly responding. I asked him about going up in dose. I have been on 10 milligrams for over a year, and I said I think it's time to go to 12 and 12.5, and he agreed. So ta-da, I will take my first shot on Friday at 12.5. I hope it will give me a little more food suppression. He did warn me. He said that, it may not help me lose any additional weight. My body may just decide that it's not going to respond as well. So he warned me, and I understand that. I feel like I've been on 10 so long that I at least want to give the 12.5 a try. So the other thing we talked about is I asked him about supplements, what he thought I should be taking. And he said, well, everybody should be taking vitamin D, which I'm already doing. And I specifically asked him about taking magnesium. I said, I'm postmenopausal. I don't sleep well. I wake up at 3 o'clock every morning. And I said, I was considering taking magnesium. What do you think? And he's like, absolutely. He said, just make sure you take an hour before you go to bed. He suggested I started with 50 milligrams and go from there. I ordered 100 milligram pills. We'll see what happens when they come. And he said no screen time, dark curtains, make sure the temperature in the room is good, do all of the things that you need to do to try to improve your sleep. But he was completely fine with me trying the magnesium. I said the melatonin doesn't really work. It relaxes me, but it doesn't really let me sleep. It doesn't really promote my sleep. It doesn't really have a factor in actually how long I sleep. And he did say that the magnesium's not going to allow you to sleep 10 hours. He said it's just not going to happen. He said it will hopefully at least get you to 6, which is what I'm hoping for, because I'm tired of waking up at 3 o'clock in the morning every day. And so I'll try it, see what happens. I did ask him about if there was anything else he thought I should be taking. And he said, well, most of the other supplements, they're not super well studied. And he said he doesn't feel like there's proven benefits for a lot of different things. So I think I'm just going to stick with the vitamin D and the magnesium for now. He asked me what I do for exercise. Say hello to Kitty. Say hello to Kitty. Which kitty is that? I believe that's Stripe, my little tuxie boy. I forgot what I was saying. He asked me what I was doing for exercise, and I told him I do bike rides, I play pickleball once a week, I walk, and I said I've been doing some strength training, and he said that's the best thing that you can do. He said, maintain, because I mentioned my worry about maintaining muscle, and we talked about the fact I'm postmenopausal and I'm losing weight, and he said, you definitely, because you've lost over 100 pounds, you've definitely lost some muscle. He said, continue with the weight training. He said, so that's probably the best thing that you can do. So that's what I'm going to do. So, like I said, he was very happy with everything, said I was doing spectacular, even though I'd only lost about 8 pounds this week, or these past 6 months. And he's told me in the past that I've lost as much weight as someone who has weight loss surgery. I really like my endocrinologist. He is straightforward. I can ask him anything. We talk things out. And yeah, I'm really happy that he's my doctor, because he's been great through this whole process, and he's pretty knowledgeable, and he's pretty honest. He's very honest with me, and he tells me when he doesn't think I should do something, or he thinks I should do something. So I've been kind of anxious about this appointment for the past month or so, particularly with the whole CVS Caremark nonsense. I was afraid that they weren't going to approve my Mounjaro, because I've had family members who have lost access to Mounjaro, but apparently they said okay. So I'm very excited to go up to 12.5. We'll see what happens from there. Yeah, first shot will be Friday. Today is Tuesday. And yeah, so that's my update for today. So if you found this video interesting or informative or entertaining, I'd appreciate it if you give me a thumbs up. Consider subscribing. I hope you're all doing well. Hope you're having a great day and a great week, and I'll see you on the next one.
Give a little bit of loving, just a little bit the